Listen, you can take it to the top. We can go all the way. I just need you to do it slowly. Candice, wait! Candice, wait!
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your favorite minister of menstruation, Candice, changing the world one period at a time and going with the flow. And today we have another episode of Crampin My Style with the Gents, and I am joined by my lovely friend who's also known as the Godfather of YouTube, Sibu Mpanza. How this works: men will experience period cramps. I don't think I need to explain it any further. They'll be tied up to a machine and they'll actually experience period cramps whilst I ask them a question and increase the intensity by each question. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to ask you a question, right? Every time you answer the question, I'm going to increase the level. There are two bonus questions where there's a special thing. If you don't answer it correctly, then I increase the levels by 2, etc. Right? So if it ever gets too intense, please say the safe word, which is vagina.
Cool. Can my safe word be
It's vagina.
endometriosis?
No.
Too long.
It's vagina. Why are you trying to...
Because that's
I
like
know,
your favorite word.
you're the Godfather of YouTube.
That's your favorite word.
This is my channel. I don't know what you're
Fair
trying
enough.
to say.
Can I hold it while you're talking? I feel
Sibu?
like you're just gonna... So, Sibu, how's it going? Okay.
Okay, I haven't turned it on yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trusting you, Candice. I'm trusting that everything you're saying is what you're doing.
I'm gonna walk you through every
Okay,
single thing
thank
that I do. Okay. I'm turning on the device. Sibu Mpanza. I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Then I'm
Candice, wait. Wait, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Okay, Sibu Mpanza. Our country, our land, South Africa, is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and in size is 3 times the size of Texas and 5 times the size of Japan. Do you remember any character-defining moments from your childhood?
That just took a left and a right. Character-defining moments from my childhood.
Yeah.
The first time I ever had to take a taxi home from school, and I had to say after robot. Let me tell you.
Okay.
It sounds like I'm joking, but I was so proud of myself.
How did you say after robot?
I said, I practiced in the back because I was backseating. I was like, after robot. Because also I'm Zulu and I'm speaking is closer, and I do have that tinge, so I don't want to say it in a way where everyone's going to be like, Ungowapi, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, after robot.
Yeah, you were like in the mirror, like.
And then I shouted by mistake. It was way louder than it needed to be. I was like, after robot drive, and everybody was like, calm down.
I'm like, who are we fighting?
Robot's still far. Yeah, so that was character defining. I was so proud of myself.
That's great.
Thank you.
So how did that mold you as Sibu today?
You know what it taught me is that speak your mind. Just open your mouth. Closed mouths, they don't get fed.
Speak with your chest.
Speak with your chest, otherwise you won't be getting off the taxis or
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am now increasing the level.
You said if I get the question wrong. Oh, you just said if I answer it.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Level 2. Level 2. Level
What's doing that? Oh my god.
Level 2. Yeah. So, Sibu.
Okay.
South Africa is a melting pot of race, religion, and cultures. In 2014, you started your YouTube channel, which focused predominantly on social political commentary based on your personal experiences of fees and roads must fall, as a way for people to learn about social injustices in South Africa playing out in universities. Why do you think older people have a harder time grasping new ideas?
This is level 1.
This is level 2.
How is this level 2 and there's 10 of these? Please ask the question again, right at the end.
Why do you think older people have a harder time grasping new ideas?
I think I think older people have a harder time because I think what tends to happen, it happens in every generation. They had concepts they had to grasp when they were younger that their parents couldn't grasp. And I think they still think that everything has been set in stone in what they learned. How progressive they had to be is how progressive they're going to be for the rest of their lives.
Right.
I think after they get to a certain point, they're like, we've done so much. Look at us now. That why are you guys teaching us more things? I think when you've already been as progressive as you think you'll ever have to be, when these new kids come in, they're like, actually, no, you can't be calling people that. You're like, I did my work, man.
Yeah. You can't teach old dogs new tricks.
Exactly.
But you can go up a level. We're going.
Wait, why did I answer? Okay, level 3. Let's do it. Level 3.
Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Level 3.
Yeah, guys, I'm feeling it down. Candice, that's 4. Candice, did it go to 4?
It's 3.
Oh, it's just the different modes.
No,
Candice,
it's the same mode.
I know,
it's just intensity.
It's like, you know, a vibrator, when you choose, it does one thing. This one, it's all, you know, vibrators either zzz, 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 or
no, but vibrators go.
Or
yes.
This one goes zzz, zzz, zzz. There's no, I need a uniform, I need a pattern. There's no pattern, it's just vibes. Okay, Candice.
And it's not digital vibes, it's menstrual vibes. Level 3.
Oh! Sorry, there's a certain one that just hurts unlike the others. I'm waiting for it to stop. Carry on. Don't worry about me.
Sibu. Social media is one way of portraying an ideal identity. You are known as the Godfather of YouTube. What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
That I have a lot of money. I get given a lot of free things. That people think I have a lot of money. Brands really like me, so they give me things for free. Honestly, it sounds very, what's it called when something is superficial?
Yeah.
But genuinely, people think I have a lot of money, and I don't.
I'm still waiting for a TV though.
You see, that's the you and 15 other people.
Yeah, but like, you have 5,000.
Yeah, I do. Well, it's not 5, it's like 3,000.
Yeah, no, but I need one. One is fine.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to level 4.
No, you're already
now. It's level 4.
Let me see if I can beat Candice. I don't
1,
believe
2, 3, 4.
Oh, you are right. Bro, my whole body is vibrating.
Okay. And our 5 years.
Oh! Sorry. No, there's the one. No, I can't do this.
And our 5 years of friendship. I would not lie to you. I need to let you know that the highest level is being 8.
Is it so far?
Yeah. Why are you shaking?
No, there we go. There's the one that I don't like. There's
it's just
one.
So weird how they go up and then they're like, okay, Sibu.
Yebo.
According to Extreme Tech, gamer stats reveal there are roughly 3.1 billion gamers across the globe, right? When looking at a more precise breakdown, there are around 1.4 billion gamers in Asia, 383 million in Latin America, 261 million in North American gamers, and approximately 668 million gamers across Europe.
Wow.
Tell us, what has your longest gaming session been?
My longest gaming session was probably, it wasn't that, there's some gamers who go really long. I think my longest one without like even an eating break, probably when I was a kid and we were playing The Matrix and me and my friend couldn't beat it. We also...
Which console is it?
PlayStation 2. It's the one that I don't like. PlayStation 2, we didn't have a memory card and every morning his mom kept unplugging it. So the one day we just said, we're going.
Yeah.
And we did it was over 24 hours, probably like 30 hours straight.
Okay.
We're like 10 years old and
Okay.
we just, 30 hours. No, let me answer a bit longer.
Yeah,
so
you said The Matrix, you said the
The
hours.
Matrix, it was about 30. No, I'm sure I can keep going.
No, you said
and then
it. You
more
asked the
recently,
question.
no, I can keep answering so that we don't have to go to the next one. More recently, playing Fortnite with my friends in lockdown, beginning of lockdown.
Yes.
We'd play from like morning until morning, like 10 a.m. Until about 4 a.m.
Okay.
every day.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, unfortunately, that's it for this question.
Yes. Okay, so this is level.
Oh, it's the one. You can ask.
Okay.
Go for it.
Sibu, we live in a highly consumerist economy where people place value on self-based. Wait, people place...
Got it! That's the question.
Where people place value on what shoes they wear, which cars they drive, do you consciously give preference to what's trendy and fashionable or what's obscure and rather unknown?
I think I usually go for obscure, but if I'm being dead honest with you, I'd love to be trendier than I am. I just my creative abilities only go so far.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a very trendy person, but that's why I like to keep trendy people around me, so that that's how I keep up to date. But otherwise, I don't even want to say I'm obscure. I'm neither. But I'd like to be trendy. If
You'd
that
like
makes
to
sense.
be a cool
Yes.
kid. I get you. We're going to level 6,
Bro, my legs, the whole legs is vibrating. What level did the last guy?
It was level 5, we're on level 6 now. So, this is a period trivia question. Okay? So, if you get this question wrong, we will go up to level 8. Okay?
Okay.
So, these are questions we ask you about periods, and it's stuff that you should know, but if you don't, we bump it up.
Okay, but should is very subject.
Okay. The question, Sibu, is how much blood is lost during menstruation? And give me in teaspoon measurements.
I feel like this question is unfair because different women have different flows, but I'm assuming there is it's that one. I'm gonna assume there is an answer in teaspoons.
Yeah.
On average,
teaspoons? Yeah.
how many? It's a lot of teaspoons, bro. Teaspoons are small.
How many teaspoons?
You can't even give me a range. Okay, let me try and let's do some random
It's
maths.
not more than 10.
Serious? I'm so glad you said that. I was gonna go ham, Candice. I was gonna say like double digits. I was gonna get to
Like
100 maybe.
55.
I could have gone for
I
not
go for
even
it.
90.
No.
Because we're calculating like what, 4 to 8 days, right?
A whole period for a, yeah.
Oh yeah, 4 to 8 days. Like, okay, I'm gonna go max. I'm gonna say 9. I would have thought more. You helped me. I'm not even gonna lie. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to.
I'm taking you to 8.
Okay, what's the thingy?
6 to 8.
It's vagina. Okay.
The answer is 6 to 8 teaspoons.
6 to
by
8
the way.
teaspoons. Okay, 1 teaspoon a day, or just
6
over.
to 8 teaspoons for the duration of the period. All right. So we're on level 8.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, that means that one, when it comes, it's gonna be a fire. Okay, go for it, Candice.
Okay. A lot of people might not know this about you, but in high school you played in the orchestra.
Yes.
Tell me about the first time you picked up a set of drumsticks and how you felt when you played your first concert.
That's a wonderful question. Nobody's ever asked me that.
Remember, take your time.
Okay, I'm gonna take my time. So the first time that I ever held drumsticks, I went to a very, very privileged school, and there were music teachers that would play for us in the beginning of every year, and then from that playing, you got to be like, oh, I like the saxophone, or I like this, and you got to do that music. So the one time this woman came and she was drumming, and I thought she was the coolest person ever. And so that day I went to her and I was like, hey, I'd like to start drumming. And that was it. And she brought me into the music room. I feel like I'm a face cloth and somebody's doing this.
That is exactly the feeling.
Holy moly. So then I went into the drumming room, and then she didn't have drumsticks at that time. She asked me to hit a beat with my hands. And obviously, like, I'm a black kid, so I didn't. Is that part of the drum? No, it's not. It's that one again. And then, so anyway, then after that, I asked my mom to get me drumsticks, and she was like, no, you can't do it. It costs like $200 a month. We don't have 200 rand a month for you to, hit drums. Here's a bucket and some sticks. You can play that. Anyway, my mom surprised me the one day with drumsticks on my bed. I came back from school and there were drumsticks on my bed, and she said, of course you can play drums. And my first concert went really, really well. I was actually telling somebody about it recently, and I messed up some of my music, and
why is the English started to
it started depleting. I messed up some of my music. Anyway, the reason I was actually telling the story to someone more recently is I had to talk about I think it was like do I get nervous when I perform still? And I was like, no. That was the first time I performed in grade 7. I messed it up and I didn't die, and ever since then I've been like,
I don't think you would have died. Like, do you think there was a gun to your head?
No, but it feels like it when you're on stage. Sometimes it feels like it. So yeah, to this day I don't get nervous because I remember even if I mess up, I'll be fine.
Do you think you would be able to perform with this?
Would I be able to perform with this? It depends what. I think I could do this, the talking, I could mask it. If I had to play, not a chance.
Okay.
No way.
Okay.
Women should not be, I almost said allowed, but they should, actually yes, women should not be allowed to leave the house if they're on their period. That's the only time we can use the word allowed and woman in the same sentence.
Sibu Mpanza for president. This is your last question, friend.
Okay, Candice.
Okay. Sibu, we live in a divided world where many people either agree or disagree, and oftentimes these conversations play out in political settings. What is something that's true that nobody agrees with you on?
What is something that's true that nobody agrees with me on? Candice, you're gonna hate this. I'm very agreeable, hey? I like so many things that it's very, I don't know. What would people disagree with me on? I only be speaking facts. I only speak in facts, so I'm trying to feel, it's that one.
It's when you said I only be speaking facts.
What is something that people would disagree with me on? As South Africans, as a people in general, we should not be eating, what are they called? Mupane worms. Listen, there's a lot of things that I will let you do.
Fruitcake.
I will you're pushing it there.
Yeah, I know, I'm pushing it, like fruitcake.
But yes, there's a lot of things I would allow, but those are not for human consumption. And I've eaten a lot of weird things, but those worms, why are they scaly? Can't you find worms that are smooth?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're thick. Oh, people love them. I should try them one day though, because I haven't tried them, so I shouldn't even be saying this.
You made it.
Did I?
To level
9.
10.
Oh, you just did it. You just put it on 10. You witch. You wicked witch.
So we made it to the final challenge of the period cramp, right? So part of this is to see whether you can handle any daily activity as us menstruators can. So I'm going to expect you to read a chapter from the book Flow, the book about menstruation, who I am an author with other lovely authors.
Yes, let's go.
Right? And I want you in particular to read about what is menstruation. Let's see if you can handle reading.
Do you know what? I'm going to be able to handle this purely because it feels like my job. Right. Sometimes I have to read a teleprompter even when I'm in
and read it in a storytelling.
Oh, that's just unfair. Okay.
You know?
Oh, can't I wait for that one to come first? No, you're going to enjoy it. Okay, chapter 1. What is menstruation? You probably have some ideas or personal experience about what menstruation is. Menstruation is a physical thing that happens to the bodies of about half the world's population. But menstruation also affects you emotionally, has social and cultural meaning, and sometimes impacts on our human rights. And because it's to do with our genitals and blood, and some people think it's gross or embarrassing, we don't talk about it nearly enough. Yet. We deserve better. And so in this book, we are going to be talking about menstruation a lot. All in time, in fact. But let's start at the beginning and see if we can explain this simply. Let's start with some physical facts. Menstruation is vaginal. Vagina.
Menstruation is
vagina.
Vaginal.
No.
I wish I had confetti for you for making it
Did I?
level 10.
I think I could do level 10. I wouldn't want to do level 10 though. I'm saying that as somebody who's sitting on a comfortable couch with my friends at home. If I was at work and I had to, let's just say my work, if I had to make YouTube, never. That 8 days. Don't call me, don't contact me. I don't want to hear nothing. Was that 24/7?
Yeah.
Some diarrhea on the side, some clots on the side.
Bloatedness.
I'm good, baby.
Headaching.
I lost that.
You know?
No ways.
Thank you for being on this series. I appreciate you not only as the Godfather of YouTube, but my lovely, lovely friend.
Do anything for you, Candice.
Sibu Mpanza made it to level 10. Is there another male celebrity you think could make it to level 10? Be sure to comment down below, right? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know when the next family meeting will be. Bye!